Greetings, fellow nerds. Welcome back to another MTG Nerdful video where we are doing some Forgotten Realms, specifically Standard 2022 ranked. Today we got a tribal that definitely needs some help, but it has the support, it has some creatures. It was definitely probably a lot better in M19, but I think it's still something we can work with, and we're here to have fun. So we'll see how far this can take us in Standard rank. So if you want to see more stuff like this, be sure to hit subscribe. Hit that notification bell, give this video a thumbs up, whatever helps you find me a little bit easier in the future. We're on our way to 300 subscribers. And you can also follow me on Twitch, play some MTG, some RPG games as well. Maybe every now and then some Valorant if you guys want to see an awful FPS shooter try, FPS things. But yeah, give me a follow there as well. And be awesome to see you guys on both places. So anyways, let's get into it. We're playing some Zombies, some good old classic Zombies. This is a favorite of mine. I've always had a soft spot. I used to DM all the time, and zombies were great creatures to throw in, so it's nice to see that they got some love in the Forgotten Realms set. So let me show you what we're working with. So for Shambling Gas, this is a solid one drop just because it creates a treasure and it can potentially trade. So very solid card all around. It's even, obviously it's good in limited, but I think it's still pretty good here. 2 negates, just in case we're running into some control, but we're a more creature focused deck. 2 Feed the Swarms, just to remove some stuff, we might take some life loss here, but certainly worth it when a giant creature is just unanswerable sometimes. 2 Sepulchre Ghoul. I wanted to play just 2 of these guys because we do have a 2-drop, but it does come in tapped. Sepulchre Ghoul does a pretty good job of, still presenting a threat and potentially, getting a combat trick involved in there. So 4 whites, which creates 2 2s, which is pretty nice. 2 Poison the Cups. I wanted to play Poison the Cup just because I had the scry ability. I know it's a little expensive, but I think it's a card still worth considering. 3 Baleful Masteries for the removal, 4 Death Priest for an Anthem effect, 3 Joggers. I like the Jogger. It's a solid card, and I think it could do some serious work here if it sticks around. 3 Ebon Deaths, Draco Lich, great card in this deck. 3 Feed the Serpents, 4 Narfies, which is another Anthem effect, and then we get 2 Academia's Awakening, 7 Islands, 12 Swamps, and 3 Pathways. So yeah, it's a solid deck all around. Definitely not as good as it used to be, but I think this deck has a potential to take off because of Innistrad. I don't know if Innistrad will specifically have zombies, but I imagine there might be 1 or 2, maybe even 3 that could be put into a standard deck, so we'll kind of see how that goes. We're going to go ahead and keep this. I know it's a little slow, but I think it works. Yeah. Double Shambling Gas, why not? And then once we draw a land, we can kind of buff these guys, play the Drago Necromancer. We have options here. Looks like we're playing against oh, is this the this might be the whatchamacallit? The reanimation deck, I believe. We'll get in there for 1. If he trades, we get a treasure token, so solid card all around. Lets us be aggressive against a deck that maybe doesn't want to see it get aggressive, because there's just some value to this deck. And he says, nope, I'll take the 1. So we like those moves. So so far things are looking pretty smooth. Is this Orzhov, or I thought it was gonna be the Jund or the what's white black red? Why am I blanking? I don't know why I'm blanking, guys. I don't know why I'm blanking. But yeah. Mardu. I think Mardu was what it was called. Oh yeah. Alright, get in there. Alright. So we're just getting in free damage, which is nice. I suspect some sort of non-creature spell is coming in, but I could be wrong. I don't know. This is why we play negates. You just really never know what's going on, and it's kind of worth it to see what's going on. I don't know a Mardu deck personally, so he's playing Codex. Interesting. Okay, I don't know what to expect, guys. So we'll go ahead and start with Narfi. I'm gonna keep our Zombies back for now because they'll get an Anthem effect for next turn. I don't know what to expect. I've actually not run into a Cody deck before, if I'm being honest. Can't cast permanent spells, and then add Uberg when you cast your next spell this turn. Okay, very interesting. We'll hold command. I think he is playing the reanimation Lorehold Dragon deck. I guess he's made some few adjustments to it, which is pretty interesting. I don't know what that entails, if I'm frankly honest, but let's see if this will stick. Okay, so far so good. I'm getting in there for some damage. Actually, it might have been worth it to pay the 3 life here and then hold up the treasure to negate, but maybe I'm wrong. Sure. You know what? Since I'm not holding the mana anyway, why not? I don't know what to expect out of a Cody. I've never seen the reanimation dragon deck play the Cody before, so might be. I guess it's pretty smart though, because I guess it gives you options to other cards. Lets you do this as well. The free Dragonfire. That's pretty solid. Dealing with the 4/4 all of a sudden. I have pretty solid plays. Yeah, so I should have held up the negate, so that was a bit of a mistake there on my end. Was 100% worth it. Oh, he's showing me the dragon just to flex on me. Okay. So I think a good play would be to just play the ghoul for now. And I think we can hold back here. I could be wrong, but I think it's okay. Hold up the negate here. So that was a huge mistake. We could have blown our opponent out of the water. Should have definitely paid for the 3 life. Was 100% worth it, and for some reason I just didn't want to. It's definitely worth it in most cases. So you're seeing a bit of a misplay on my end. Nothing unusual there, right? I'm going to go ahead and negate this. It's a solid card. I'd like to keep my Dragon around, personally. Alright, decides to get in there for 8. I'm not dead, but I do... Can't cast permanent spells, so I'm not sure why he's playing the dragon. But is the safe thing... I think the safe thing to do is to remove these creatures. Because I take no damage from it either. So Feed the Swarms coming in pretty huge, not gonna lie. I'll just full swing here. I'll probably lose the skeleton, I'd imagine. Oh. You might have forgotten this guy's effect. Or he actually doesn't mind that I'm killing his creature. I'm not really sure. Maybe that's the case. Sure, that resolves. No problem. Okay, I'm still alive as far as I'm concerned, right? Can play Cody, but I don't think Cody's gonna help me out that much. What else can he do here? Alright, let's see if this resolves. It's got to poison the cup, maybe? It's got a white and black open, and is able to hover. Ah, okay, I see. So, a little unfortunate there, but... Okay, I mean, we're doing okay, I would say. We have lethal on the board. Oh, what a solid card to get right now. Great card. Gives him a blocker as well. Oh, he's gonna make more blockers. Okay. So our opponent drew oh. They get haste? Oh dear. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to block. But no matter how I block, I'm dead. So, good on the opponent to, wow, that was pretty close. I gotta say, it's pretty close. I think. I think we had it. We just, huge misplay. Just, I think we could have won if we just, took the 3 life there. So that was a huge misplay on my part. But that's, I gotta say, that's pretty impressive if this deck could beat a Dragon Reanimator deck with Cody. This deck has some potential. This deck has a lot of potential. So go ahead, take the 3 life. Remember, you win the game even if you're at 1 life. That's something I have to remember all the time, but sometimes it just slips my mind a little bit. Oh, okay. Opponent's also playing Shambling Yes. We'll answer in kind, shall we? Okay, but they're not playing the same deck we are. We're playing a more common deck. Looks like they're playing traditional, like, Black Sacrifice kind of stuff. They probably have the Witch and all that fun stuff, but, you know. We're here to play zombies, because we're weird like that. Okay, we'll play the white here. Solid card. We have both our negates. A little unusual. We got both of our 2-ofs, which, doesn't happen all that much, but here we are nonetheless. We do have both of them for whatever reason. Oh, that was actually a solid draw, I would say. Probably gonna lose the white here. Looks like he has a removal spell. I'm gonna let it, I don't know why I let that happen personally, but maybe it was, maybe I've got some trick. Maybe I'm scared of the, whatever he's gonna play next. And it's worth it for me to hold back a negate, lose it. Could be wrong. Turns out I was wrong indeed. I didn't draw a land either, so, a little unfortunate there, but, you gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, yeah, this is why I held one of my negates, because he could have a second Lilith, right? Totally. I would love to draw a land anytime soon, though. That would be fantastic. Because I'm going to lose this race if otherwise. I'm going to go ahead and negate this. I don't really want him learning, personally. And then he makes 2/1/1. See, that one... I guess I'm okay with that. Okay, cool. So right now we haven't been able to draw any lands. That is part of the game. Unfortunately, our opponent sometimes just draws what they need, and sometimes we just don't draw the 4th land that we need to function the game. But it's totally okay, I would say. So we get to at least remove the board, I guess. There's some upside to this, but not a whole lot, if I'm frankly honest. Opponent's doing very well here. They've kind of stopped our aggression, gained some life. They managed to get the lands they need as well. Very important in this game, I would say. But sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. In this case, we are indeed losing some, I would say. But, you know, that's part of the game. That's most certainly part of the game. It would not be Magic the Gathering otherwise if I was not getting at least one game and one video where I'm not getting mana screwed. It would be just, you know, it would not be Magic the Gathering if I wasn't getting at least mana screwed or flooded once per game. There we go. That's a card I can work with. Let's go ahead and attack here. Boom, boom, boom. And I can deal with the land now, which is nice. So it looks like our opponent's getting flooded. I'm gonna go ahead and just exile that. Why not? I don't really need to see that. I'm good. Okay, we do draw a land here. That's pretty nice. In there for 3. Why not? And we can technically hold back. We have lethal on the board, as far as I'm concerned. If I die because he's got a... Alright. So, luckily here we have something nice. Oh, does he have a removal spell? Looks like he does. Soul Shatter. Very nice play from our opponent. And now all the lands are coming in, which is fine. That is part of the game. I'm going to go ahead and, you know, do this here. And then our opponent does get to make this guy land, and he has Menace, so we do lose the game there. I think he might have forgotten about it. I'm not sure if he did. Or if he's just messing around a little bit. Oh, he has Shadow's Verdict. Wait, I think we still win though, right? Am I wrong? I think our opponent could have won there. I don't think he realized he probably forgot he can make his land into a Menace. But the cards are new, and mistakes were made. You just saw me make a mistake in the first game where I should have held in the gate, taken the 3 life. That was a relatively easy decision, and I just decided to lose the game for whatever reason without thinking. I think I might have actually said it at some point and just said, like, nah, whatever. But that is part of the game. The lands are new. I think the people most likely to remember that the land can turn into a creature is going to be mono red and mono green players, because it's just it just really helps them speed up the game a little bit, gives them a secondary option. There's a lot of good things about the creature lands. I'm a big fan of them personally. I think they were well balanced this time around too, because they come in tapped if after turn 2. So, because I think if they didn't come in tapped, I don't know. I think there could be some huge problems with that. Alright, so another... Man, we've been running into a lot of people playing similar cards as us, eh? Very interesting. But, we're here to play something a little different. Oh. Okay, 2 Ebon Deaths. Not bad. I don't mind that at all. Once we draw another land, we'll be able to play some powerful cards in our arsenal. As you know, the question is, can we draw the 4th land? The answer varies, right? The answer always varies. Usually not. In this case, we do. That's pretty nice. That's, I gotta say, that's pretty rare. Okay, very interesting. Maybe Village Rites is coming in here, I would imagine. Ah, Malachor Rebirth. Okay. We do get a 2/2 though, which is nice. Yeah, there's still some rewards which comes out of the white, which is why I think it's a pretty solid zombie card. Not the best, but it's a solid one nonetheless, which I appreciate. We'll take the 2 here, no problem. And then we'll summon our big boy, right? I think he has one as well, I would imagine, just the cards he's playing. Ebon Death is a solid card all around. Okay. Sure. Okay, so I think the right play would be to present lethal. And that's by doing this. So no matter how he attacks, it's just terrible. So... Alright, and we have a removal spell in our hand, so we should be able to do a decent amount to punch out a good victory here. If not, then, well, I'm not really sure. Maybe we could have held back for a second Ebon Death. I decided to get aggressive there, just because there's really no good option our opponent has afterwards, and the fact that we still have a second Ebon Death and the one we can cast from our graveyard is pretty solid to me. So, okay. Opponent does a good job there. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and attack. I'm going to go ahead and cast the one from our graveyard. I would still say we're very much in control. Again, Ebon Death is just one of the most solid cards I've seen in quite some time. This does not save him, unfortunately, because they do not block flyers. And 5/2 flyer is a pretty big answer. You gotta figure out what to do. Okay, that's I mean, Block some of my attacks, sure. Gonna need a removal spell though, I'm afraid. Oh, okay. That would be one of them. I can easily sacrifice this guy, right? Alright, there we go. Well, I would say we're 3-0, but because I made a blunder in my first game, I can't quite say that, but maybe we would be. I'm going to go ahead and stop it there. Per the usual, I like to end on a win, just makes me feel a little bit better about myself. So yeah, I'm getting a random chat messages, of course. Great timing. But you know, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure again to hit that subscribe button, thumbs up, notification bell, follow me on Twitch as well, description down below, as is this deck list and a bunch of decks I've played as well. Just want to say thank you all so much for supporting this channel. Continue supporting, share it with your friends, maybe they'll like this too if they're into Magic. So anyways, right now up top YouTube is showing a video of my most recent upload, and right below that is a video that YouTube thinks you specifically like, probably a deck you haven't seen me play before, so go ahead, check those videos out. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you for the next Nerd Fill.